This is the ultimate battery test of Pixel 7 Pro versus iPhone 14 Pro. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. So what to expect from this video? We will do video loop tests with different brightness and audio level. We will also do phone calls, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. Text and social media for 30 minutes to 1 hour. We will shoot 4K videos. We will test the GPS and 5G connectivity. We will do a little bit of standby time. We will also do a speed test of these two phones today. It will be interesting to see how much battery will be left after these tests. So we will try to mimic consumers' behavior. It's a day in the life test, so join me today. Let's go. Before we dive into the test, few housekeeping information. The battery levels of the two phones will be on top of this video. Time will be on the lower right and the test will be on the lower left. These two phones were charged 100%, both as 5G capable SIMs and connected to the same router. Let's begin with the video loop test. Off to our first test, I'm excited. We're doing an almost 2-hour video, watching A Quiet Place Part 2. It's an hour and 45 minutes. We are setting the brightness of the two phones to 50% and speakers to 100%. Both phones are updated. Pixel 7 Pro is running on the latest Android 13 and iPhone 14 Pro on the latest iOS 16. Also, just a little bit of battery information. Pixel 7 Pro has a whopping 5,000 mAh battery, while iPhone 14 Pro has 3,200 mAh battery. We will be back after 1 hour. Alright, so after 1 hour, Pixel 7 Pro still has 95%. That's really a good battery performance, while iPhone 14 Pro lost 8% and now sitting at 92%. So again, you cannot beat the physical battery. 5,000 mAh will outperform 3,200 if it's just pure performance and screen on time. We will be back at the remainder of this video test. That's a good movie. So after 1 hour and 40 minutes, Pixel 7 Pro still has 91%. It lost 9% on that video test, while iPhone 14 Pro only has 85% and it lost 15% on that video test. Next up, we will do the browsing and social media test. Let's start our browsing test using Pixel 7 Pro. We will do social media and browsing, while iPhone 14 Pro is on standby and vice versa. By the way, for transparency, both phones doesn't have SIM cards yet. The tests are purely Wi-Fi, but we will insert SIM cards for the call and 5G connectivity test. 30 minutes later, and we're now testing the iPhone 14 Pro, and Pixel 7 Pro is on standby. We will be back after 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes of browsing and standby, Pixel 7 Pro still has 88%, while iPhone 14 Pro drops to 82%. Off to our next test. We are doing the music playback test. Part of using the smartphones, we are connecting them to our Bluetooth speakers or headphones for music, whether at home or outdoors. We are still using Wi-Fi. Both phones are connected to Bluetooth 5.3 headphones, and we will try to play music for the next 75 to 80 minutes. Loudness of the Bluetooth headphones are set to maximum. Again, Wi-Fi connected on Bluetooth 5.3. We will be back after these tests. So after 1 hour and 20 minutes of music playback, Pixel 7 Pro still has 85%, while iPhone 14 Pro now drops to 78%. We will now insert the 5G SIM cards for our succeeding tests. For our next test, we will do a call test for the next 15 minutes, and we will insert 5G SIM cards for both phones. As you can see, we called the other phone, so they are on the same phone call. We will be back after 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes of phone call, 83% remaining on Pixel 7 Pro and 75% remaining on iPhone 14 Pro. Now let's do another video loop back test. Next, another video test. This time the brightness is set to 75%, Wi-Fi connected but SIM cards are in, and the audio is set to maximum. We will be back after 1 hour. After 1 hour, brightness set to 75% and audio to max. Pixel 7 Pro still has 75%, while iPhone 14 Pro drops to 60%. Again, You cannot beat physical battery even with all optimization. There's already 15% difference between the two. We will be back at the end of this movie.
Alright? Okay. I got one!
So exactly 2 hours, movie Pixel 7 Pro still strong at 66%, while iPhone 14 Pro now drops to even lower at 44%. Now I will do a 4K video recording test of these two phones. Next is video recording, and we're shooting a 10-minute video in 4K, screen brightness retained at 75%. So, after 10 minutes of video recording, Pixel 7 Pro sits at 61%, while iPhone 14 Pro dips at 38%. Now I will do a GPS test using Google Maps. Now we're doing GPS test if you're using your smartphone for navigation. We are driving for 25 to 30 minutes, brightness at 100%, and location is on. After almost 30 minutes of driving and GPS, Pixel 7 Pro still has 55%, while iPhone 14 Pro is going down at 31%. Now let's do a standby test for the next 3 hours. After almost 3 hours of walking and phone standby, maybe checking for notifications, Pixel 7 Pro still has 53%, while iPhone 14 Pro only has 28%. Our last test will be GPS going home, and then we will check the results. So after 30 minutes of driving using GPS, 49% for Pixel 7 Pro and 24% for iPhone 14 Pro. And we're home. We just finished the GPS and the standby test for these two phones. It's almost bedtime, around 9 p.m. Let's check the results. So after a day in the life, this is the result of the battery test of Pixel 7 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro. Pixel 7 Pro has screen on time of 5 hours and 32 minutes, standby of 11 hours and 43 minutes, and remaining battery of 49%. It's an easy 2-day phone. You can still do the same routine tomorrow. While iPhone 14 Pro has screen on time of 5 hours and 35 minutes, standby of 11 hours and 40 minutes, and remaining battery of 23%. It is also a 2-day phone, but you need to reach the charger in the middle of the next day. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll continue to compare these two phones, the speed test next, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.